Everyone, this is Rinki. Welcome back to another wonderful episode of Inci with Rinki. If you do not know me, I am a cosmetic scientist, I'm an ingredient nerd, and I talk the science behind the beauty. I decode the buzzword in beauty for you so you don't have to Google them at 2 o'clock at night. And welcome to episode 25 of Inci with Rinki. I'm going to talk something really big. They don't want you to know how skin ages, but I'm going to decode that to you. So stay with me and let's get into the future of skincare. And that's definitely not a serum, rather it's cellular reprogramming. But how do you do it? Stay with me and I'll explain everything one by one, and we're going to talk about some deep dive ingredients that I found in In-Cosmetics Amsterdam this year. Imagine this. What if I told you everything you know about anti-aging is incomplete? Your skin doesn't just need erasing those wrinkles. If your skin is getting older, it is going through a lot. It is actually trying to survive the daily storm of chaoticness, the list of stress, pollution, and the chaotic cell signals. In this episode, I'll show you the future of skincare has nothing to do with those wrinkles. Rather, everything to do with reprogramming your skin cells. This is part 1 of the longevity series, and yes, it is a trend that I have forecasted for In-Cosmetics Amsterdam. And last week I talked about dermocosmetics and exosome. If you have missed the episode, I'm going to leave the link in the YouTube description, which is episode 24. And today is for episode 25. I'm going to talk about all things skin longevity. Trust me, you don't want to miss what I've found. So grab a drink, tea, coffee, matcha, or even your favorite lemonade, because spring is incoming on us. This is a long episode, I have to tell you, but if you care about skin longevity and if you care about what future of skincare is heading, you need to listen to this episode. I am telling you, it definitely would be worth your time. Now, let me take you back a decade ago. If you are in 2015, you're walking through the skincare aisle. I'm telling you, every skincare ads and the front of pack claims for all the anti-aging products are screaming anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, turning back the clock. That was the vibe at that point of time. We were sold the dream of youth in a jar, often with harsh exfoliant and invasive treatments. But something definitely has changed in the last decade. It's not just the science, but it also our thoughts and what we think of aging or the definition of aging is. Now in 2025, we have grown smarter. We are definitely fighting age, but instead, 2025, we are done with fighting age. We don't want to fight age. Instead, we want to support our skin's journey as we age. It is resilience, not resistance. We don't mind getting older. We just want to do it in a glorifying or glowing way. So whether you're a formulator, whether you're a brand founder, or whether you're a cosmetic science student, or maybe just a skincare passionate enthusiast, this movement is reshaping how we approach skin, not just with products, but with a bigger purpose in life. We are all about aging well, not just reversing the aging. The terms like cellular longevity, skin longevity, cellular health, circadian repair are trending because now we see beauty and biology are going hand in hand in motion. And let's understand for our first segment, skin biology and how it works. Imagine it's your home. It's built in 20s. The framework, that's the collagen. The elastic cables which actually flex your entire house from the storm, that's elastin. Now fresh print from outside, that's keratin. Over the years, as your house is getting older, rain is definitely hitting harder, that's external stress. You stop fixing those squeaky stair, the paint starts to chip. Now, your skin can rebuild if you give the right blueprint. Collagen declines roughly about 1%, especially after 30s. Elastin, your body pretty much stops making it after the adolescence. And keratinocytes are definitely slowing their turnover as you age, just like a normal machine. We just don't need regular hydration. We actually need complete renovation. And that's where the cellular longevity kicks in. let's think about this way. Your skin, think of it as a high performance team. Think of it like an office that's slowly losing its Wi-Fi. Everything is running, messages are flying, tasks are getting done, and people clean up after themselves. However, when things starts getting lagged, that's when the chaos begin. Now there's one overachiever cells that needs to take a break, starts hoarding tasks, and the one that refuses to clean after or clean their desk. And of course, that mitochondria intern who just trying to get the best out of it, but slightly panicking in the background. There are 5 core hallmarks of aging, and that is genomic instability, telomeric attrition, epigenetic chaos, protein accumulation, and faulty autophagy. There are all symptoms of a team. Think of your skin like a team that has forgotten how to work together. But to win an Olympics, the team have to work together. But what if we could introduce some harmony? Let me tell you my latest found, what I have discovered in In-Cosmetics Amsterdam. This is the second deep dive of In-Cosmetics Amsterdam 2025, hashtag InCosGlobal 2025. Let's talk about Clarivine by Vytus Biotech. It's a biotech active made from humble grapes, Vytus vinifera flower cell extract. Basically stem cells that is created from stress-resilient grapevine or grapes. This isn't just a nod to wine or resveratrol. It is far more. This ingredient actually mimics cell fasting condition, triggering a powerful detox and repair response for cellular longevity. Now let me try to help you understand it in a very simple manner. Imagine your skin is like a marathon runner. If you keep feeding them sugar and stimulation, they burn out early. But if you train them with rest, fasting and recovery, they adapt, they repair, and they run longer and faster. So this is not just skin aging repair. This actually is mimicking cellular fasting in a smart way. So Clarivine is like that structured recovery phase, a metabolic timeout, like an intermittent fasting, but done by your skin cells. A timeout that locks the real resilience. So yes, it is giving your skin a proper metabolic reset. Grape cells. Let's understand the sourcing story. The grapevine behind the word Clarivine actually are resistant to environmental stress. Vytus Biotech is actually a Spanish company. Behind this innovation, they have harnessed the resilience through a patented plant stem cell technology. If you do not know Vytus, they're one of my favorite supplier. They have amazing ingredient called Photobiome, Quarinani Biomix. Those are like 2 of my favorite. Sensia Carota and many more. I can have a whole episode. I had the opportunity to talk to the Vytus team as I was on the floor in collaboration with Cavallo, and I was talking to them. So those episodes are coming very soon. But today I'm going to talk about the science behind Clarivine. So they actually discovered these flower cells stimulate the pathways that is similar activated by the intermittent fasting, including IGF-1 modulation by longevity, autophagy activation through LC3 conversion. Hello, that's cellular cleanup. Telomeric protection, yes, the same longevity caps linked to how our skin is aging, and the reduction of aging pigments, lipofuscin and melanin. Why I love it? Because clinical results are long and loud. They have done a tons of testing. So if you are a brand trying to put this in your next innovation, so here's where you need to pay attention. So this is not just about pretty language. It's actually a very strong in vitro and clinical and in vivo clinical studies. So 51% radiance increase just in weeks, significant reduction of dark spots, noticeable decline on yellowish undertones thanks to the lipofuscin clearance. Clinical appearance is reduced and hydration is improved. Skin roughness definitely down. Antioxidant potential definitely up. And the results have been shown. It is diversely tested, which I loved, because not all actives actually has a very diverse skin panel. Me coming from Indian origin and having a Fitzpatrick 3, I really like when bioactives are tested across diverse Fitzpatrick skin type. So this is definitely tested against multi-ethnicity, including Caucasian and Asian volunteers, giving us confidence to use across everywhere in the world. Now, glass skin and longevity all in a same bottle. Now, glass skin is definitely trending. So if you're formulating and searching actives, which can give you that next generation of glass skin, Clarivine is definitely something you can consider. So that smooth, luminous, hydrated, lit from within glow is definitely not far away. So for not only just for a short-term glow, but for a deeper, biologically activated, supported radiance. Think of it, that skin that glows because it's not just well, rather well lit. My channel is Inci with Rinki, so I have to talk about what is the Inci for Clarivine. It is Vytus vinifera, flower cell extract, aqua, glycerin, pentylene glycol, and cinnamic acid. Now there you go. All you need is 1 to 2% in your formula. So this one is where the science and the skincare truly meet in a proper harmony with the power of humble grapes. Clarivine is here to stay. The next one is something really close to my heart. Why? I'll explain. So the next one in my list is PrimalHyal UltraReverse. This is one of the 3 launches by Givaudan Active Beauty. Now this is hyaluronic acid, but HA with PhD. And this is not any regular hyaluronic acid. So stay with me and I'm going to explain why. This is Rinki. I'm a cosmetic scientist. I have been formulating for 15 years now, and I talk behind all the buzzwords and explain the science behind the beauty so you don't have to Google them at 2 o'clock at night. I hope you're enjoying this episode. Please like, subscribe to my channel and comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. PrimalHyal UltraReverse by Givaudan Active Beauty. This is a intracellular hyaluronic acid. Yes, you heard it correct. Created through precision fermentation, a process where Givaudan has taken biotechnology to a whole different level. It have used bioengineering hyaluronic acid, pretty much a combination of surgical control over size and structure. Now, what it mean by that? Let me explain you in a very simple way. Well, most of the hyaluronic molecules are like beach balls. They're trying to squeeze through the keyhole of your skin, basically trying to find space behind your skin to penetrate deeper. But some of them are too big to enter skin cells, only sitting on the surface and giving that plumpness at the surface level. But PrimalHyal UltraReverse is definitely here to change the game. It's like sending that perfectly shaped ball that fits the keyhole, that fits inside your cellular lock and unlock the repair from inside. And that's why I love it, because size definitely matters. This hyaluronic acid is under 3 kilodalton. Yes, you heard it right. I think it's one of the finest hyaluronic acid launched so far in the cosmetic industry. This is an ultra low molecular weight hyaluronic acid, which actually combines of roughly 8 monomers. Small enough potentially to penetrate into the skin cells and interact with your DNA machinery. Yes, inside the nucleus, you heard it correct. Now think of it as the first generation of a hyaluronic acid, so advanced that it not just hydrate, it communicates to your longevity gene. PrimalHyal UltraReverse actually tracks 4 of the 5 primary hallmarks of aging, and let me explain you one by one. It is a little bit nerdy, but I'm hoping I will be able to explain and give you a proper deep dive, so stay with me. First one is epigenetic alteration. So it boosts DNMT3B, a DNA methylation enzyme that restores normal gene expression, prevents cryptic aging messages. It significantly reduces aberrant transcripts, meaning your cells actually send fewer junk proteins. Number 2, genomic instability. It enhances PARP1 expression and activity, a DNA repair enzyme which is critical for fixing your oxidative stress and age-related damage. Number 3, telomeric attrition. It reactivates telomerase. That means it helps preserve the protective caps of the chromosomes and that frays with ages. Number 4, loss of proteopsis. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. It ramps up the proteasome activity, cleaning up the damaged proteins so your cells are functioning much more youthfully. You know, when you have a lot of junk, your cell doesn't know how to navigate, and this is where it comes in. Now over to this, add SRTR1 activation, the celebrity of the longevity enzymes. You need to hear this correctly. It activates SRT1. Now you are not just softening those wrinkles, you are actually supporting the very basic foundation of your skin biology. And that's why PrimalHyal UltraReverse is one of the genius launches this year. Now let me talk about something completely unique. Let's talk about sleep wrinkles. What are those and how to fix them? So in real life, what are sleep wrinkles? In a French clinical study, the women over 50 to 75 actually have wrinkles which are caused by the compression on the pillow as you are like sleeping basically. It has been clinically proven to fix those by an impressive 19.2% in just 56 days. That's like less than 2 months. And one participant even saw 87% reduction. That's not just smoothing, that's nearly erasing, and that's why it has such a strong clinical results. Now, skin resilience in the real world is also needed some pollution study. So in China, women were actually exposed for daily urban pollution, and PrimalHyal UltraReverse significantly increased skin firmness over 6%, 3 times better than the placebo. So fantastic results. Now, what is more exciting than this? I call it as apparent age, and that is AI measured and visibly younger. So here's the part I actually love most. So actually using AI image analysis, there are volunteers who actually saw 2.7 years of apparent age reduction in just 28 days. Yes, not just how we feel, it's like what we see ourselves in the mirror. And this particular ingredient actually saw a lot of accolades. So let me mention a few. So the first one is they win the BSB awards for most innovative cosmetic ingredient. This actually also was given into the sensory bar for S3D Reverso, which is, I got to test the formulation. I actually also have a sample and it actually won the bronze award for the sensory bar innovation zone In-Cosmetics award. And I was privileged to be a judge of it. And I get to actually try the sample very first hand. I'm quite excited. It's a very nice, super light texture, absorbs into the skin, and it's kind of like look like this. So that's definitely a wonderful ingredient. So what's my final thought on this? PrimalHyal UltraReverse, it is not on trend. It is the trend. Let's understand some genetics, exposure, microbiome. How does it impact on the skin longevity? Your skin is actually built or shaped by 3 major forces: your DNA, your environment, and your skin's own ecosystem. Your genes might load the gun, but exposure might pull the trigger. Pollution, UV, stress, sleep, sugar intake, they all are factoring into your aging. And skin microbiome, that's the neighborhood which lives on your skin. If it is not balanced, your skin is definitely not thriving. And that is why all these things are so important, and they're talking to your skin biology, not just on the surface, they are at the cellular level. If you're not respecting them, you're not really taking care of skin. And that's why these ingredients are so much where the future of skincare is heading. So before we close, if you haven't hit that like button. Please do subscribe to Inci with Rinki. Tap the bell icon so you never miss an episode from my channel. I hope you have enjoyed the episode as much I have enjoyed talking to you. Because next week I am back with Longevity Part 2, Rebuilding Skin from Within. We're going to deep dive farther into the cellular repair, talking about more bioactives, which are colpeptile biofunctional from Ashland and Cellular from Lipotrue. These are next generation ingredients that I have discovered this year. Hope you're liking this episode and you're gonna enjoy the next one as well. So here's the skin mantra. Reboots your skin logic, supports what's inside. Don't chase the glow, build it, but from within. So today we talked about Clarivine, which helps your skin to clean up and recover, where PrimalHyal UltraReverse nourishes the deepest biological programming. These are not just active, these are next generation longevity ritual. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment, tell me what longevity actually means to you and what is your skincare journey and where you see the future of skincare going. I would be eager to hear from you. Until next time, stay radiant, stay curious, stay informed. This is Rinki signing off from Inci with Rinki podcast.